combined for 48 threes.
New players in now for the East. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And those 48 three-pointers you talked about, Greg, the previous high for threes in an All-Star game was 30. So that's what I call shattering a record, huh? Man, oh, man.
It was insane. And really, that speaks to the evolution of the game as well. The game has become far more perimeter-oriented in terms of the skill set.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Anthony. Here's George, and Durant sends it back. And a wide-open look for Freak. Hands it from downtown. Freak's got 24 points.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. And that's really not what this game is about.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Coach joked about how he planned for this game. He said that he took a look at the roster of the other conference and realized that there is no way to plan for all the talent and superstars on the other side of the ball, saying, if I had to actually try and stop them from scoring, I might lose my mind. We don't want to see that, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And the East All-Stars call time here.
And guys, you know, we've had some All-Star game shootouts over the years, but really nothing compares to what we saw last year. The teams combined for 321 points. That's just mind-boggling. And there's such a sense of history that surrounds the All-Star game. I mean, this is the 65th time this event has been held, and you think back on all the legends of the NBA. They've all made their mark in some way on this contest.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Freak. 24 points for him. And that one's good. And you talked about NBA legends, Greg, putting their stamp on this game. How about, for instance, Wilt Chamberlain's 42 points and 24 rebounds in that 1962 All-Star game?
Wow, I mean, that was amazing. What about Michael Jordan following up his epic win in the '88 Slam Dunk Contest with 40 points and the MVP award as well the next night? So just so many great memories from this event.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Freak's got 28 points for the game. Poke loose. Here's the three. Monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even kill and flatline that one.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pass.
A great event unfolding, one quarter of basketball already played, and welcome back everyone to this year's coverage of the NBA All-Star Game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for the West All-Stars, Freak is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, then it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at power forward. Here's Thomas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars. Freak, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Freak's got 41. And here are the East All-Stars, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
No good from Cousins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Millsap has the open look. Had the space there, but it's offline. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Outside Thomas. And stolen by Freak. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Okafor's checked in, and it's Butler in for James.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Now here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now, Freak following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second, and that one's good. Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And stolen by Freak. Here's the break. All going up court. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Feeds it to Butler. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jumper for two. Freak's got 56 points in the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Okafor. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
6 to shoot. That is good. 59 points for Freak.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. And here's Freak. It'll count. Oh, he hits it. Oh, how about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. West All-Star.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet.
And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
LeBron James is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. That's tipped. Inside, Millsap, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shooting one.
Team foul.
The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
That's his second personal foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go.